Question is your talent too small? Is your talent too small? You remember Jesus' parable of the talents? Matthew 25, verse 14 to 29. A rich landowner going on a journey leaves behind to his servants talents. To one he gives 10, to one he gives 5, to one he gives 1. The guy with 10 multiplies it by 10. The Lord returns and says, "Blessed are you, servant. You have multiplied your 10 by 10. Be in charge of 10 cities." It's anticipating eternal reward, right? The one with 5 multiplies it by 5. "Well done, good and faithful servant." Again, be you ruler over 5 cities. And then he comes to the guy with 1. The guy with 1 says, "Well, I just took it and buried it because I didn't feel like it was worth that much." He was a 1-talent man. Are you a 1-talent Christian? Now, I have to define that, because when I ask that question, the first thing that comes to your mind is, have I been given little? That's the wrong way to look at it. 1-talent Christians are not those who have been given small gifts, not those who have been given few opportunities. Jesus' purpose in teaching the parable of the talents is not about how much they had or how big their gift was. It was what they thought of the gift they'd been given. Are you a 1-talent Christian? If you think your place is small, unimportant, insignificant, if you think the opportunities God has given you are unworthy of your attention, if you think that the blessings that are yours to utilize, spiritual treasure and eternal resources, is too small, unfortunate. There are no 1-talent Christians. There are none. Paul tells us in Ephesians chapter 1 and verse 3 that we have all been blessed with all spiritual blessings in the heavenly places in Christ. He tells us that in Christ there is neither male nor female, bond or free, rich or poor. No one is insignificant in the plan of God. Even in Paul's teaching on the gifts in 1 Corinthians chapter 12, when he talks about not everyone can be the eye. Don't let the ear complain because it's not an eye, or the eye complain because it's not a mouth, or the hand complain because it's not the head, or the foot complain because it's so insignificant. Do you remember how he wraps up that whole thing? To our insignificant members we give the greater honor. Do you know what he's teaching? He's teaching exactly what Jesus taught in Matthew 25, and that is, there are no 1-talent Christians. And what God has given you to do or to do with is not small. There's a little poem called Small Things that says Shamgar had an ox goad, David had a sling, Dorcas had a needle, and Rahab had some string. Mary had some ointment, Moses had a rod. What small things do you have you'll dedicate to God? Makes all the difference in the world, doesn't it?